Lights on, I see your face. She eat me up, she got expensive taste. I see you dreaming, but you're still awake. Big slices, that's how you cut the cake. It's cold as hell, I show and tell. We's at home, I nigga out of jail. In this give or take world, I got what it takes. Put you out your misery, candy banks. I'm young money, I'm cash money.
My name is Sergio. I'm studying at the University of New Mexico. I am now a junior, almost a senior, and I'm studying film production with a minor in management in that area. My internship, I am currently internshipping at American General Media, and that consists of many radio stations, Power 106, OMG, Big 98.5, a classical and also a Christian radio station. I do a lot of different stuff. I am actually an assistant with the promotion manager, so I help set up promotions as far as going out onto remotes. I've been to a few concerts. I've also helped him set up prize packs. I've helped other DJs. I've been in the studio with them, learning how to work on a few of their programs that they use and just the radio equipment that they have here. And also I've been working with a few other people in the sales department and the trafficking department, so I could learn how that side of sales works. Here I'm developing a lot of different things. I'm learning how to work with different music programs that I haven't worked with before. I'm learning how to work with the equipment. I'm working better with customer service skills just because I'm around people all day. I'm learning how to work with artists when they come in and how to properly handle them and treat them, and also just how the whole radio business works, and that it's more than just putting songs together, that it's actually programmed and scienced, and they have all kinds of people looking into it. I feel like I've been able to apply skills that I've learned in the film department. I feel like just as the artistic point of view of it, it helps out. Like, I feel like it makes me see things a little bit better and understand it on that side, because as an artist you get to see that, and as I see it the same way as music and film together. So I see my typical day is actually pretty random. It depends. Some days I'm out on location handing out prizes. Some days I'm in the office working on the website and working on getting prizes ready, and some days I'm just in the studio with the DJs. It just depends on what I have to do. I guess this is just how this business goes. My mentor has guided me a lot. Both of them have, Vanilla, John, and Just In Case. They've done a lot for me. They've, like I said, shown me how to use these programs. They've taught me how just the radio station works, and a lot of different things that I didn't know before. They've been there for me when I didn't know exactly what I was doing, and also there was other people that are in this position like me basically, but they're getting paid, and they've taught me a lot too about how everything happens. So I never felt alone. I was always guided and had somebody to go to if I had questions. The biggest challenges I think we've experienced as a team, because I work with a few other people, has been we did a gas up event for Big 98.5, and that was just hectic. We had to line up the first 95 cars, and then we had traffic backing up, and we just worked together to figure it out. Planning usually helps a lot too, and we're gonna encounter something hectic. If we plan ahead and figure that out, that usually helps. But teamwork is the key to figuring out most of the problems. Working with other employees has been great. Everybody's been really nice. They've been here to help me, and like I said, I've learned things about the traffic department, which is like when the bills come in and stuff like that, and sales. So like, I got hired on as an intern for mostly promotions, but I've been around the whole studio learning about every aspect, and everybody's been really down to earth and helpful. I think the internship will really help me with my future career path, just because of a few reasons. I mean, one reason is I made connections with a few people, and they're really good people, and they'll help me out. And I'm planning to open my own business where I work on music, films, and t-shirts and stuff like that, graphic design. So I think that would really help me, because over here I've worked a little bit more on graphic design than I used to, and the whole music aspect, I learned a whole new program that I've never really worked with, and the people here that are just amazing, and I know I could come to if I had any questions about anything. So I think it would help me in my career path. I would recommend this site to future interns, anybody that's into music, just has a question about how radio stations work, is just into business, anything like that, because this site helps you understand all of that, that it's more than just putting songs together, like I said, and I would recommend this place because it's very helpful.
My name is John Anderson. I'm the promotions director for American General Media. It's a cluster of 7 radio stations here serving Albuquerque in New Mexico and surrounding region. I went to school and studied radio at Saddleback College in Southern California at Mission Viejo. And then I actually started as an intern here at American General Media and worked my way up through the promotions department and then became the promotions director. Basically, American General Media has 7 different stations ranging from hip-hop to top 40 to classic hits, classical music, Christian news and talk, Mexican regional, and it encompasses both, the programming aspect, the sales aspect, and the administrative aspect of a radio station. Interns here, they learn about promotions, they learn about radio programming, they learn about sales aspects and how to work in a corporate environment. Our internship program is centered in the promotions department because that's the hub of the radio station, and it relates with the sales and the programming aspect. And so we basically start in the promotions department, kind of figure out how that relates to the other departments, and then we just kind of throw interns in on different projects, whether having them shadow someone or have them filling out proposals or learning how to do different forms and just different types of events, things like that. And through kind of like hands-on, that's how we train our interns. The main interest in having an intern was the fact that I started as an intern. I thought it was important to be able to offer someone else the same opportunities I had and also kind of share my passion for radio with someone else who's still trying to figure out what they're up to. So Sergio, started, he was very green, didn't really know what was going on with the radio stations, and kind of didn't really know much about the behind the scenes aspect. And now I can give him a proposal and he can knock that out real quick. He knows how to do on-site broadcasts, he knows how to do remote broadcasts and events, things like that, and all that it takes to not only to execute them but also to plan them and also follow through with them.
My name is Justin Case. I do afternoons on 106.7 OMG Radio. I'm also the imaging director for OMG and Classic Hits Big 98.5, as well as the mix show coordinator for American General Media. There's interns that come and go, through school programs and that kind of stuff. It's always fun to have people shadow us and kind of see what we do behind the scenes. I think a lot of people think it's glitz and glamour and on the air and partying and that kind of stuff. And it's always fun for them to see the behind the scenes aspect of what we do and how things actually work. Sergio has directly worked with me. Yes, he sat in on several different sessions when I'm editing commercials or producing the mix show for OMG. Really, it's hard for him to really get hands-on training when he's with me because I'm using a computer, and so he has to just kind of watch and ask questions and stuff like that. But he asked a lot of questions and was very very available when I was there, and and was super interested in it, so it was cool. Specific skills, I would think he learned, on my end anyway, he learned kind of what I do on the air and how to run the board maybe a little bit from watching me while I'm on the air, and learn the basics of commercial production, how to put things together, how to change levels and that kind of stuff, how to add sound effects to commercials and that kind of stuff. The best advice I could give is to be passionate about what you do. It doesn't matter if it's radio or whatever it is. I think you need to be passionate about what you do, and you need to go get what you want. People don't give you things. And people, certainly, opportunities are not afforded to you unless you go get them. So that's the best advice I could give, is to be passionate about it and go get it. Especially because you get to be behind the scenes of an organization that most people only hear about. You know what I mean? You hear about the behind the scenes aspect of things in radio. You hear about going to shows and this and that. But it's fun. But I think it's special because you get to actually learn what we do and why we do what we do. A lot of what we do is marketing, and so that's a valuable lesson for people to learn, I think.
Okay. What is one of your best experiences as a DJ?
Best experiences as a DJ. All the experiences are different. I play weekly at clubs, and sometimes those nights with 200 people can be better than nights with a couple thousand people. Probably my best experience so far with the biggest crowd was at the Pauly D show. There were like 3,500 people there. It was a real hype crowd. It was a fun night for us. Pitbull's going to be a fun night too. I'm opening for Pitbull in a couple of weeks. That's going to be a great time too. I'm sure that'll be a real memorable night.
Okay. And what is one of your most important moments in just life in general?
I think some of the important moments come when other people realize that you have worked really, really hard and they afford you certain opportunities. I think that's kind of anything better than, being at a concert or, getting anything for free or anything like that. I think the most important part is having other people recognize that you're good at what you do and them affording you opportunities based off of that and the work you've done.